As of now, Venka Prime is the only weapon in the game that can reach 13x combo, which makes it good for at least a few reasons. One would be Blood Rush and Weeping Wounds, but note on Wiki says that there's a bug that makes this not work past 12x. I'm not sure if that means it never scales above 12x or it stops for some reason. Either way, we are looking at about 12% total critical chance and 10% total status chance that's potentially lost due to this bug, so not a big deal. 13x most definitely works with heavy attacks. With claws forcing bleeding, this makes it hella potent. And abilities like Korra's Whipclaw and Atlas Landslide do benefit from this a little bit, since for those abilities, each combo counter adds another quarter of base damage. For overall use, this weapon is a beast. High critical, high status, high slash, and all that paired with claw stances, which feature some of the most dynamic movement in the game. And all three stances are great, with some very strong attacks, and as expected for relatively short-range weapons, featuring very high DPS. My personal favorite is Vermilion Storm, but all of them are good and feature at least one attack that's over the top. Builds are quite varied, as this fits almost any of it. For heavy attacks, it can work well with just initial combo heavy build. To spam it, high critical chance means you will hit orange crits for the most part. But 13x combo heavy attack is so unique, so people are building sort of hybrid builds to make that happen. Here I want to focus more on sort of hack and slash builds where you're just chilling in some mission at 13x combo and destroying everything. And there are two variations for that build, Elemental and Slash only. Elemental build has Viral in it since that syncs well with base slash being so high, and build is probably as you'd expect. Blood Rush, Weeping Wounds, critical damage, condition overload, range, attack speed, and Viral. No surprises there. For Slash build, it's about the same, just in those two mod slots opened up by lack of Viral, I've put more Slash and more critical chance. Also, if you got some other ways of gaining attack speed, I really strongly recommend trying Spring-Loaded Blade on Venka Prime, as that's really awesome. Here, extra critical chance gets us closer to those red criticals at maximum combo, which is cool. But also if you happen to swing that heavy attack, then total critical chance is just about 300%. This causes a lot of bleeding and is hella fun to play around, especially with that extra range. And to change this into a hybrid 13x heavy melee, it's basically about putting either Relentless Combination or heavy attack efficiency in. Considering that it's likely Weeping Wounds that's going out to accommodate that, I would stick to heavy attack efficiency instead and go with Naramon to make it even more comfy and spammable. This build does require an Arcane Strike or a frame that boosts attack speed. Combo duration is a Dexterity Arcanes. I feel like anyone could dedicate at least one Arcane slot to that, which is more than enough. If you really like this weapon, then Rivens are still worth it, despite having below average disposition. It just means there's less combinations that are considered very good rolls. And for Venka Prime, I would consider it a good roll, or better, if you roll any two stats out of Slash, attack speed, and heavy attack efficiency. Obviously critical damage is very good with its high critical multiplier, and it might buy you a slot if you roll it with a negative stat to follow. Any two out of those would buy you enough slots to make a beastly build, even fit that extra range from Spring-Loaded Blade. Contrary to that, as a stat stick for Korra or Atlas, this weapon is used if you don't have a good Riven for their builds, and is best one at it. It's worth getting it either way. Weapon is permanently unvaulted and available in Railjack missions from Corpus caches. It's unique, so strong that it's considered the best claw weapon alongside Garuda Prime's talons, and it has such set of stats that no matter what you need to use it for, you can likely build it for that. Be it quick heavy attack with initial combo, hybrid 13x combo heavy build, going full flow mode, slashing everything at max combo, all of it works. Let me know your favorite stance and build for this weapon. Thank you for watching, subscribe to help the channel grow, and I'll see you in the next one.